Be sure to stick around to the end of this video for a second time lapse. Ow. I was gonna wink, but it came out a wince. God, I hate intros. Once in a while I have to do them because I do not script things, and then sometimes I have to let people know a thing or two at the beginning. I'm going to cut right to it because this has been excruciating. I'm not a YouTuber, and I am... Like, I have something to present, but I also don't... I have this guy as the spokesperson. So here we go. This is the picture that I made. It was a commission. It was a private commission. I don't want to say who it was, but you're going to find out in this second time lapse. If you know... here's the thing. I'm very weird like this. I appreciate this person, and I appreciate that they appreciate my appreciation of proportions, but I don't want to... It's somebody, okay? And that's it. And so I want to present this, but I also don't want to be like, you know, hey, we're doing a collab and, you know, cross-pollinating fucking links and shit. Okay, that alone too, like, you're not allowed to swear, I can't be a career guy. Like, I'm never going to be I don't know, whatever. I was going to say a journeyman YouTuber or something like that. Anyway, we got to get into this time lapse because we got a long ways to go today. And I don't know how to do any of my stuff. It's time to just get into it. You know what I mean? Is it working? See, I already screwed up. Okay, so there we go. Now we got the time lapse going and everything. I don't know what this pause is here, but as you can see, it's just a slight outline of where I'm gonna line everything up and all that stuff. Then I start what I hope to never do again, not to this degree at least. This is what I call the wall of math. It's what I started over the last few years, becoming more and more obsessed with likeness and proportion and everything, to the point where this was how I started translating faces to canvas. Which I don't even want to get into the whole, like, there's a whole tracing community. Like, I'm not very, like, I let things be what they are, but oh man, like, if you want to, if I have an opinion on something, it's tracing. And the idea that, like, people think everybody traces, that's why I originally started making these videos to begin with. So anyway, whatever. I'm going about my old method, and it is my old method now. It's several months ago, and I was feeling very defeated. Okay? Because I'm looking at it, and I'm going, this is, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm down. I know that something's wrong, but I keep pushing through to make sure... It's so stupid. So I keep pushing through to make sure that, you know, that thing... There's a thing where I have to have, like, faith that everything will work out in the end. And usually it does. Maybe if it's even just the contour of the head and stuff, and the shape of the jaw and everything that puts everything back into proportion. But I just knew something was wrong. I'm like looking at the picture. I'm looking at the this is a brightened picture too, by the way. Because it's a dark, like darkly lit photo, so there's a lot of contrast. I need to make sure that I see the anchor points, the you know, corners of the eyes and all that stuff. But I'm looking at this right here, and I'm like, something's wrong. Like, I can look at the eye, say, all right, there's, like, individually, there's, like, these points are all hit, but together, like, something is wrong. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you right now what actually did go wrong. This is what I had after everything was said and done. And this was after using the wall of math method. And this was what ended up being. And as you can see, it looks like two totally different people. Now, at one point, I had shown my wife this, and she was like, looks fine. And she was like, maybe you can see, like, some differences and stuff. And I'm like, oh yes, I can see some differences. And I knew it wasn't going to go well if I continued going. I was going to destroy the likeness. And like I said, check this out. A/B comparison. This is very embarrassing. See? Look at this. This is new method, old method. New method, old method. Now, there's a couple things, like, check this out. See the hairline? Like, I basically lined these up so that they were laying on top of each other. But you can see I got some things right, like the overall shape of the head, where the hairline hits. you know, let's see. Yeah, like, I just knew this was wrong. I can A/B compare this all day. I'll be doing it just for myself. Let's get back to this. So anyway, in fact, you see that there's no like glint in the eye. Like, see, it just came back. The reason why is because I'm going, let me take away this shine. Maybe I thought the little tiny shine in the eye was actually making the illusion that it was all messed up. So as you can see, what happened to all my stuff? I started over. This is actually later. This is months later. You can see the last thing that I did on the old one was I started to introduce like a base color, because sometimes that'll put it back into perspective, like, you know, if it seems like it's gone astray, but it didn't. That's the old one again. I overlaid it. I don't know why I did. I some kind of comparison or whatever. So this is when I first started trying to utilize the method that I made from after I made a purchase that changed the way I drew, and that's this right here. Hold on. That's this bad boy right here. Let me make sure that I pause that. This is my iPad. I got an iPad. I got welcome to 2000. Well, you know, with the Apple Pencil and stuff like that. Welcome to 2018, right? Like, I think that just sounds right. That year. Anyway, so I started drawing on an iPad to kind of reinvigorate myself, or hopefully do some sketches, do on the go, because Wall of Math destroyed me. Like, you know, like every time that I wanted to do something big, I would have to just go through this excruciating process at the beginning. When I got this iPad, I wanted to continue. I wanted to draw people, and that became evident so quickly. And but I wasn't going to carry a ruler with me and do the Wall of Math when I'm just sketching out and about. And so that led me down like a sort of a trajectory of I don't know if anybody's already done what I did. I call it bubbles, okay? And this actually isn't it. This is more like I was trying to figure out how to do it to on my Wacom tablet here or whatever. But like ultimately, is bubbles, and you'll see it right there, like on the what I have for my reference photo there. It's a way that you can lock in proportion without a ruler, and it's more accurate than a ruler. And yeah, and I started flying. I was drawing stuff like crazy, and I said it's time to get back to where I should be, you know? This is
it's time to go back.
That's me in my mind. After I trained, I retreated to North Carolina, or where the hell they went. You know what I mean? To that like farmhouse with Casey Jones. And so yeah, I've been drawing, and I realized I was able to draw like just loose sketches of people and stuff like that, and the likeness was there, the accuracy was better, the ease was there, and then I would just get to this state where I can just flow. Because the beginning would be like, I don't know, just breaking earth, but you know you have to like dig a pool, you know what I mean? But once you have the this is a terrible analogy. I was going to say, once you have the concrete walls of the pool and everything, and then you can just fill it with water and all this stuff. What just happened there? Let's actually take a look. See, the thing is, too, is that I was so rusty that sometimes I would forget to record. So here's me laying in the base color and all that stuff. So yeah, now you know basically what happened as far as the evolution and stuff. The beginning part is torture. And then so everything would become a big project, and it would take like a month if I'm grinding like constantly on it. And then I don't know, something clicked, and I was able to surpass that in a way where I was able to start drawing stuff quicker. And I was back. You know what I mean? Did I have another thing for that? I don't know. I have this. Here's a gag that I was that I'm working on. Ready? Check this out.
So let me in the fucking house!
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And...
Thank you.
And...
Thank you.
What was I going to say? So anyway, I don't even remember where I left off with the story, but what happened was, got discouraged, not uncommon in my world, got defeated, you know, then you hit that, where was that stupid gag again? Where was that stupid gag again? You you're down and out, but then you hit that start button to continue. And anyway, I was going to hit some other sound thing or whatever. So what was I going to say? I did retreat. I was working on like little stupid things here and there, which I can actually, the good thing is I can show you what awesome things that coming up with such great memeage like Keith Coogan, 80s actor Keith Coogan, playing a game or two with a video game, playing a video game or two with my friends. And, I'm ragging on Keith Coogan and calling him Keith Cool Gun.
This is done, man.
Can't argue with that level of quality and stuff. Didn't I make another one or something? I guess not. I don't know. That's not all I made, right? I don't know. Anyway, in the back of my head, I always had this idea of a resurgence, like I always do. I have this disgusting thing where I just can't quit. Disgusting only in the sense that like it takes me a long time to spring back. I found out the method that made me want to draw people again, because I knew that I wasn't gonna be holed up by a long queue of people that I wasn't going to be able to get to because I'm failing at the one I'm doing right now. It takes too long, one person at a time. Somebody asks for something and it kind of bumps everything by 1 or 2 months because I just don't have the ability to finish something in a timely manner. All that feels like it's shifting. I don't know. Time will tell. This year will tell. But I mean, already like on that iPad and stuff, I've already drawn quite a few thing. I even drew a what I would consider my first full size picture. Like beyond just a doodle sketch where I kind of stop halfway and half-ass it. That's what I mean. I drew my first one. You know what I mean? Like a full-blown portrait on the iPad. So like, if I could do that in 2 days, then I know I can continue. Ooh, I know I can continue. And this one right here, once I restarted it, I think this took a week or two. And I think that was just because I was handling life, like daily life and stuff like that. Maybe it was only a week. I don't know. I hadn't been paying that much attention. But cut to right before this one, we're gonna switch over really quick because I did say that there was 2 time lapses in here. Yeah, Corey's helped me out here. Okay, here we go. We're going to switch over to the new one. It's not full screen for some reason. Here we go. Let's get back into the time-lapse life. This was something that I was commissioned to draw. There we go. This is something I was commissioned to draw at the same time. This was, I don't know, it was just as hard, but I was able to, as you could see, I kind of like loosely from the beginning, I didn't do wall of math and stuff like that. That's probably why I was able to do it, because I wasn't depressed by my own method and stuff at the time. I had yet to get an iPad and change my method and all that crap that I was talking about before. But this is Keisha Jones, and yeah, this is kind of like the giveaway of who I was doing this work for. If you look up Tremo on Tremo and Keisha Jones YouTube channel, very, very funny. And I was very grateful to be asked to do these. And there's like, okay, so check this out. Being me, I can't not try to draw this, like it's supposed to be like cartoony, obviously, you know? But now I'm basically doing a portrait of a puppet as well as I can, including, you can see the wrinkles underneath the chin, which I was understandably asked, like, maybe, you know, smooth those out, like, you know, going for realism a little too much. I'm also going for the rubber band. I feel like I'm talking about, like, Santa Claus, and I'm not allowed to say that Keisha's not real. But check this out, like, the rubber bands that go around the hand to hold the phone, you know, there was that too. I drew that. Now, of course, like, a lot of this stuff needed to be flat color, but I'm just like, all right, let's try to get a little bit of like, the texture of the fabric or whatever, and so that comes later. You can actually see that in my research for what are they called, reference photos and stuff, I go all out. I tracked down, if not the actual phone, like something very close, just by images that I screenshotted on YouTube videos and stuff like that. The actual phone that is in one, if not all of, a few, many, if not all of the videos. So I wanted to make sure that I had the accuracy of the phone, like, I don't know why, but I wanted to make sure that, what do you call it? I want to make sure that I did this hair justice too. Cause like, if I just made it flat and just kind of had the shape of the hair, I don't know. It just, if you're going to detail something in the face area, I got to detail the hair. And hair is always tedious, no matter what I do. Like, I go, oh, this is going to take a long time. But then I focus in on just one area, and then I get all the details in. It's the same thing that happened in another video when I did my Weird Al in 3D / self-portrait, when I was doing the wood grain around the outside frame. Like, I'm just like, ugh, I was like, this is going to take forever. But then you just kind of wipe your mind, get in the present, find a corner or something like that, and start working. And then it'll start to like expand out to the rest of it. In fact, that the way I approach hair is the way I approached that that wood grain in that thing. I treated it like hair in the end. That's how I got that done. What else do I have to say about this? See the nose? I was trying to make sure that I got the little the some kind of semblance of texture. Man, I kind of remember how fun it was to do those hands, because there's like the seam in the hands, and kind of creating those creases. That was fun. That was fun. This one was fun. Maybe that's why I got it done. You know what I mean? I'm not saying the Jay-Z one wasn't fun. It was fun after, when I was able to approach it in a reasonable manner, where I'm not doing math that I could never have done in school. Like, what is it called? Why is the picture all screwed up here? This is supposed to be full screen. I'm talking about to me. There we go. Anyway, I don't know what I was talking about. Basically, that I became a math teacher to myself. If I was in school and I knew what I knew about finding Nemo, if I figured out what I knew about math now over the last, like, my adult life, I would have been a straight A student. I wouldn't be drawing pictures. I would be working at I keep wanting to say NASA, but that's a little too high. I don't know, just some like some place that makes like circuit board, PCB LED PCB LED. What else do I have to see? We didn't start the picture. This is the end of it. I guess the end of the thing too, right? Once again, thank you. I've been your host. I'm just going to end it here, and whatever I don't have that I wanted to say, I'll say it in the next one, because the next one should come out a lot sooner, shouldn't it? But yeah, that's the end of this video. I never know how to start, and I never know how to end, and then at least in the middle, I had the good mind to pause as I went.
Pick up your mouse and follow the channel on your screen right now. Simply send 4495.2534, text 4843 to 5359, or send 5598 in 3 easy installments of 8243 to Bonobo Juice, 5555 Rancho Piñasquitos, California. Bonobo Juice is only available through this special offer, so turn on notifications for faster delivery. Bonobo Juice, don't accept invitations. Order now.